Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today it's going to be the cheese compilation for October 2020. Welcome aboard. If you want me to cast your cheese, send it to falconpaladin@gmail.com with a subject of cheese. I will send it to my screeners, and they will choose the very best ones, and I will cast them. Thanks very much to Alchemy, Somicron, Stefan, and Scott for going through, let's see, maybe 35 or 40 different cheeses sent to me this month. We narrowed it down to 10 or so, and these 10 are going to be cast. We're going to start off with a 5,000 MMR game between Samuel and Galaxy here on Eternal Empire. Bottom left-hand corner, it is the red Protoss player, Galaxy. And in the top right, it is the blue Protoss player, Samuel. So both these players, according to the loading screen, have got 5,000 MMR. Did I say APM? I probably did. There is no 5,000 MMR to be seen here. It's just, 170, 150 or so. But yeah. So crazy high MMR here. If you're a higher level player, send them in. I tell my screeners to consider higher level cheese when we are doing this stuff. If it's well executed because it's by somebody who's better at the game than someone who's in silver, then sure, let's make that happen. So cannon rush attempt here from Samuel, but that is, I don't know if that pylon is ever getting up at all. Second probe is in, doing work. Did the first probe die? Did I miss that? I think the first probe died. Yes, it did. All right, so second, cannon, pylon, another pylon coming up there. This one not doing, oh, no, galaxy walls. Okay, so galaxy walls off, and yeah, so now the question is, are you going to get high ground vision? I'd be making a zealot if I was Galaxy right now. He doesn't have the resources for it. Okay, so now the probe is getting high ground and allowing this cannon to shoot. If there was a zealot that could kind of chase this guy off, that'd be really nice here. But instead, what's he producing? He's producing a cyber core, and now he's trying to get a stalker out before this thing dies. Oh, this is gonna be... The chrono boost is helping a lot here, and I think the stalker's gonna get out, but the probe DPS! Oh no, it doesn't get out. The probe damage is helping. Oh, the second cannon finished. That's what it was. Okay, well, this is looking real bad for Galaxy here. He's trying to get up. Oh, Samuel's actually getting up a pylon wall, so nobody can escape, so the stalker can't back up, and it gets picked up, and he cancels the pylons and throws up another pylon for some reason. Oh, so the gateways are done. He's trying to make additional gateways here, trying to get a robo out, getting shield batteries to try to stay alive right now. This is absolutely chaotic, and a good start to our cheese comp for October 2020. Oh, this is so good. All right, so an immortal getting out here would be absolutely genius. An immortal with these shield batteries would be absolutely fantastic. Oh, I should have made a stalker. Or should have made a stalker. He canceled the stalker. He's just going to chrono boost out an immortal here. So Zealot going after shield batteries, which is really smart, honestly. Killing the shield batteries makes future attacks more effective. Another Zealot is here because we threw down a gateway on that low ground. So one shield battery plus an immortal really might be enough. Immortal trying to get out. Okay, shield battery down. Man, the Zealot DPS on this shield battery is humongous. All right, so probe gets killed, but guess what? All three shield batteries are dead. And now the immortal can pull back to this shield battery, but it's not as effective. I still kind of feel like the immortal can take that cannon down pretty darn easily. And does, in fact. All right, so Galaxy fighting hard here. Zealot tries to deal, but it was good to micro. That Zealot's not getting a whole lot done. Cybercore gets sniped, so further robos are not going to happen. Is there a Stargate? Of course there's proxy Void Rays. You knew there would be proxy Void Rays. Don't act surprised. God, it's going immortals against Void Rays. Ooh, Stalker dies to cannon fire there. And this probe, the probe is dead. Kill it. Kill it. Work together. Kill it. Ah, there it is. Okay, so now high ground attacks, but guess who showed up? Just Void Ray. Oh, heavens. All right, well, that's your GG. Void Ray shows up. Samuel's your winner in 4 minutes and 48 seconds. Sweet and quick cheese. Very nicely done from Samuel. The follow-up with the Void Ray was genius. It's like, all right, Void Ray, or working on Immortals, are we? I'll make a Stargate, get a Void Ray out, and your anti-air is going to be not super hot. Nor do you have an ability to make Stalkers because your Cyber Core is gone too. That was great. I did like the Great Wall of Pylons there, basically preventing the Stalker from getting outside of the range of the cannons at all. It did get killed, then canceled the wall, then rebuilt it a little bit. It was a lot of fun. So good game one there. That was fantastic. Let's keep this thing moving, shall we? Game number 2 is here on Dethora. Bottom right, it is Ambrose, a red Protoss player. Whoa. And in the top left, it is the blue Terran player. It is Player. So red Protoss, blue Terran. Player has some unkind words here to throw at Ambrose. Apparently they have a bit of a playing history, and Player's upset about something. I'm not entirely sure what happened, and anyway, Ambrose does not respond, which I think is the best way to deal with something like that. All right, so probe moving out. Wow! Player having a rough time here. Ambrose is in the second Pig clan. There's so many people that want to be in Pig's clan in StarCraft. He has a second one. And like, this is the crazy thing, is that Player, like, he's got to be familiar with the fact this is going to be cheese, right? Like, based on how he's responding to the fact that he's facing Ambrose again, I got a surprise for you, boss man. Okay, sounds great, Player. Okay, I support this. I don't know if Ambrose even speaks English, honestly. So there's your forge. There's a gateway coming up here too. And what are we doing? I guess to start off, cannons. And then maybe into Stargates a little bit later. Why not? Okay, so blocks it off here with the pylon for high ground purposes. So when this cannon finishes, bad things are going to happen. Player making a factory, trying to get that tank out really fast, getting a bunker here too. Okay, so following, I think doing everything right here is Player. APM 200 or so for Player, 37 for Ambrose. Let the cannon fire begin. And I don't think this is Proxy Void Ray. This really, to me, just looks like regular old cannon rush against a Terran player. And once again, just no answer to it here from Terran at all. Like, Terrans that just straight up die to cannon rushes, I don't understand them. I guess he's working on getting a tank out. You can't keep losing Marines like that, dude. He had to go in the bunker. He had to go in the bunker there. I don't know if it was going to be enough. What's the surprise? Says Ambrose. That's incredible. Alright, well, Player's dead. I mean, he's getting a siege tank out, but like, I don't even know if he's gonna be able to do anything with it. There are so many cannons. They're already in range of his command center. Player's out of resources to repair said command center. He's losing SCVs. What's your surprise? I've always kind of felt like if you kill a tech lab that's building, like, on a factory that's building something that needs a tech lab, it shouldn't keep building it, but it does, and the tank does pop out here, but it's too late, and Ambrose is your winner. Man, the chat is always, it's always interesting. All right, so Player saw the cannon rush coming and really tried to get a tank out in time, couldn't quite pull it off. But bunker, I think bunker first, then factory, put Marines in said bunker, attack these things while they're coming up. They're pretty vulnerable then. And slow it down enough to where the tank comes out and can actually defend against further tank or further cannon encroachment, but nope, not enough. And Ambrose comes out on top. I mean, how good are you at cannon rushing if you can beat your opponent effectively twice in a row, and they know it's coming the second time and still can't do anything about it? Yeah. All right, so that's game 2. Very fast. Let's keep this thing moving. I'm having a good time. Or you hit that like button if you are. We'll be right back. We're on Romanticide. Top left, Graviton. He's a red Protoss player. And in the bottom right, we've got ourselves a blue Zerg player, 0-0. All right, who's going to come out on top here? I don't know. I don't watch these in advance. That's what screeners are for. But, again, thanks again to the people who screened it. Alchemy, Somicron, Stefan, and Scott. I don't know what's with S names here. Like, why? Why are there so many of my screeners that did it this month that their name starts with S? I don't understand. I don't got it. Anyway, hope you're having a good time here on the new StarCraft 2 only channel. I think it's probably better for both fan bases if you're not getting your subscription feed cluttered up with stuff you don't care about, and they're not getting their subscription feed cluttered up with stuff they don't care about. And everyone could just sub to whatever channel they want and get whatever they want. I don't know. I guess when I started that experiment, I just assumed that everybody would like Brood War and StarCraft 2, but nope, not the case. I'm a weirdo. There are other weirdos like me who like both kinds of StarCraft, but we are in the minority, and I must come to terms with that. I don't know. All StarCraft is my children's. Anyway, Graviton! Forward pylon, Forge coming in. Cannon rushing a Zerg from a frontal position, which is a little bit weird. I mean, it does prevent the Overlord from seeing this. The Overlord is watching this back area, which is where cannon rushes usually happen against Zerg. But in this situation, well, now it's visible. So now he sees the cannons coming up, and this is drone pull time. Like, honestly, with 2 cannons coming up, probably like pull 10. It's in range of the hatch. I don't know if there's any hatch saving, is all I'm trying to say here, 0-0. But immediately gets a second gas. It's probably going to be roaches, would be my guess. Try to get some Ravagers to break out of here. He just cancels. He cancels it. You know what? Canceling those cannons might not have been too terrible. Whoa! Canceling the gateway, I don't know about. And then throwing it up over there instead. Interesting choice, Graviton. So Spinecrawler coming up from 0 because he assumes there's going to be a Zealot coming, but does he not know this gateway was canceled? He does. He knows the gateway was canceled because he was down there. All right, well, the Zealot's going to be a bit delayed. Second gas here from Graviton coming up. And what's he... I mean, he's going to have a lot of gas with no way to spend it until the Cyber Core is done. And even then, I'm assuming he's probably going to want Void Rays or Immortals or something rather than just Stalkers to handle this. Either way, Zerglings coming in. There's 2 cannons. So I guess the cannons are providing some support. I almost feel like 1 cannon would have been enough against this many Lings, but you don't know how many Lings are coming, so 2 is not bad. Also spreading creep out this way. I guess there is no high ground position where he could throw up a spine and hit these. So that's pretty well placed. Like, this whole thing kind of stinks for Zerg. Difficult. Difficult situation to be in. Ooh, almost got that probe. No! I guess scouting Ling. Just seeing what's going on. Hatchery, and oh, Nidusing? Are we Nidusing our way out of this? Oh, no! So 0-0. So once upon a time, this is how I dealt with cannon rushes. But then it seemed like every Protoss that I played against was smart enough to just keep vision of their main. And any Nidus Swarm that came up, they just killed it, and then that was that, you know? So yes, this does work if your Protoss opponent kind of bad and is not paying attention to their own base and don't see Nidus Swarms coming up in it. There was a time where the Nidus Swarm was invulnerable during construction. That would have been amazing, but other than that, the ability to kill Nidus Swarms... There was also, I guess, a time when the Nidus Swarm had enough armor that probes couldn't really kill it. So that was pretty good too. But at this stage... Yeah, look at this. We're going... Oh, hold on. We're just going Swarm Host. I don't know about this. Graviton's getting a natural base behind it. Yeah, Swarm Hosts are going to handle this pretty effectively, although there's a shield battery now. So you probably need, I guess, 5. I was going to say about 5 Swarm Hosts to do anything down there, and he's got 5. So this could be interesting. I don't think I've ever seen Swarm Hosts attempted to deal with a cannon contained like this. The problem is, that's a Void Ray, and Swarm Hosts don't shoot up. Is he building... Oh, another Stargate there. So we're going full Haz, brother. Full Haz shenanigans. I almost feel like it'd be better to just Nidus these across the map rather than try to break out traditionally with them. I love the Changeling going down and seeing what's going on. And he sees the Void Ray and he's like, oh. Oh. Well, might as well Prismatic Alignment burn down these Swarm Hosts. And here we go. No, why Overlords? That's not your... What? The Swarm Hosts are your enemy. Oh, the choices made here. Yeah, even with the shield battery, bam, cannon done. Even with no shield battery, nope, shield battery not healing itself, and then losing the Void Ray. Okay, so Graviton not having the greatest Void Ray control of all time here. Oh, look at these Swarm Hosts doing damage. Or the Locusts, rather. Why is... He could have killed like 2 or 3 of these Swarm Hosts. And instead he went for Overlords, and Zero's not even supply blocked. Like, he was ready for that. Somehow, some magic way. So we're going Mass Void Ray with shield battery support. So at this point, additional Swarm Hosts seem problematic. Spores, fine. Maybe tossing up a Hydrodon on one base is possible, but not ideal. Alright, remember how you've got stuff down here. So we're going to take down a Stargate, which I thought was interesting, or I think is interesting. And then just cannon. Why that one? I guess that one was already previously injured, but you waste... See, Locusts have this timed life thing going on, where if they're moving, they're losing attack time. So I would have preferred maybe just taking down this pylon and depowering all of these shield batteries, except maybe this one still gets coverage. So this is a little bit nuts, I gotta say, out of 0-0. Problem is, Graviton's on 2 base. I mean, this is looking super, super dicey. That said, these Void Rays dying is not good for the Void Rays, man. Wow, he lost another one in good game! 0-0 is your winner. I gotta say, I kind of feel like if it was a better Protoss player on the other end, that could have gone a lot differently and a lot more dangerously for a 0. But yeah, 3 Void Rays down. In situations, you should not lose Void Rays here. They're too fast. They can run away from anything that can hit them. They can pull back to the shield batteries. And sure, maybe you won't kill as much stuff, but you should never lose one. It's just not... you should never lose one to Spores and Queens anyway. But yeah, 4 cannons down. None of the Swarm Hosts died, which is pretty nice for 0-0. Interesting strategy here. And also, I don't know about that leave either. I guess most of his tech and unit producing structures are over this way. But like, how hard is it to throw up a Stargate over on the other side of the map and keep pumping Void Rays? It feels a little premature. But hey, good win anyway. 0 gets the victory, and we'll keep this thing moving. Happy October. Hope you're enjoying the cheese. It's time for some 2v2 action here on Heavy Artillery. Top side, it is Team Captain America, the Red Protoss player, Mad Scientist, with his cheese spinning logo, and his teammate and confidant, it is the Blue Terran player, Bits Please. On the other side, Team Joker, it is another Protoss player. He's purple, but his name is Casper Tienz. And then we have ourselves a teal Zerg player, Stay Real, with a very interesting spinning logo there. It's like Coraline concept art, or like Nightmare Before Christmas concept art or something. If somebody knows what this is, I'm sure they'll tell us in the comments, but... Anywho, what a great time to be alive. StarCraft 2 is great. Brood War is great. Sure, the outside world may have some problems, but here in the safety and comforting confines of cheese, I hope you're having a good time, because I definitely am. Alright, so Mad Scientist is over here. Actually, hold up. Yeah, he's over here harassing a little bit, throwing down his own pylons. That does show us red. Okay, so interesting pylon placement, I got to say. And generally what these two do is go for some kind of a cannon rush, and then it's just a bunch of Marines. Yeah, so Bits Please goes for like a 5 racks Marine-only style play. Everybody's busy fighting against this cannon rush. They don't quite have the resources to handle 20 Marines when they show up. And then that's it. It's a very strong, very difficult to handle combination we're looking at here. We'll see if Stay Real and Casper can handle it. Boy, Casper is probably overreacting. I know what I said last game. Oh, that cannon's finished. Okay, too late. Oh, no. Ah, the classic maneuver of blocking your enemy's workers from getting back inside the house on this map, especially. Oh my gosh, that's just your GG. We're done. Oh, he's letting them in. They're not running, though. Oh, gosh. Why are they anywhere near... Why are you anywhere near these cannons? Okay, well, that's a 17-kill cannon. Did all the Zerglings die? Where are they? I think they all died. Reaper, just bits please to just go on a Reaper. La 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 la. That's your GG. Like I don't see how we're coming back from this. It's 5 and 3 workers respectively for Stay Real and Casper. And 21 kill cannon. 13 kill cannon. The Reapers there's nothing to stop them from doing this action at all. Further cannon rushing here for Mad Scientist. The Reapers are just going to fight this queen because why not? Zerg player technically alive, but as I mentioned previously, yeah, has 6 drones. Offensive GG here for Mad Scientist, and it works! Mad Scientist and Bits Please are your winners here in 3.5 minutes. Absolutely ridiculous cheese there. And this time it was Reapers. I thought it would be Marines, but no, it was not. It was Reapers instead, which I guess I could have seen the gas. But regardless, it doesn't really matter if it's Marines or Reapers that show up. Workers cannot compete with either of those things very effectively at all. Yeah, I mean, they overcommitted with the number of workers they sent, and they undercommitted by sending them too late is the problem. But I mean, hey, you can't say every cannon rush that comes your way, can you? I don't think you can. Okay, that was good. Guess what's next? More cheese. Submarine Fatty versus Snagglepuss. Top left, red Protoss player Fatty. Bottom right, blue Protoss player Snagglepuss. Oh, little adorable puppy. Spinning logo there. How cute. Just absolutely adorable. Brood War skin here on this Nexus. I didn't mention that in the last game. Mad Scientist was rocking the same skin here. I think it looks good. I think of all the Brood War skins that I've seen, this is the one that I probably like the most. The Terran ones are okay. The Zerg ones are kind of like off-putting, but Protoss, just clean lines, and it's hard to mess it up. Like the original Nexus design from '98, it is what it is. Can't be nuts. All right, so Snagglepuss is cannon rushing based on the presence of this forge, and guess what Fatty's doing? Scouting said forge, and should be on the lookout for sneaky probes running around his side of the street here. Yeah, extra probes coming on in, checking for forward pylons and such. And sees it. All right, so here's the probe. Follow it. Kill it. Kill it. Get in there. Can you fit a cannon in here? Whoa. Oh, he cancels his own wall. Gets in there, gets some nice shots off on that probe. Extra probes getting pulled off to try to deal with this dude, and he stops and dies. Okay, well, first probe is dead. Is there a second probe coming? There certainly is. You almost want to send 2. He's trying to low ground cannon here, which is a little bit interesting, but chrono boosting is Zealot out. Zealots are so good against cannons that are warping in. Or maybe you just try to kill the pylon first. I would go after these cannons personally. And again, you're not getting up here. No. No. Zealot. Where are we? I don't know what to do. The Zealot says. You can't be undecided, Zealot. You got to kill something, buddy. Oh, these cannons are going to finish, man. No. No. Suddenly we're falling apart here a little bit. Zealot down. Doesn't do much damage to these cannons. Oh, trying to chrono boost on nothing. Oh, an Adept? I don't know if I feel good about this Adept's choice, but he's got his own cannons coming up. Some of these are Fatties. Some of these are Snagglepusses. Fatty loses his forge, so additional cannons are not going to be forthcoming at all. And can you kill this pylon before these cannons kill you? The answer is no, not at all. Not even remotely close. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, Adept finishes it off, and Snagglepuss calls the GG. Fair enough. I mean, I guess you had to choose. Do you want to kill this Adept or do you want to kill this cannon? And the answer was it didn't really matter because the cannon could kill this pylon just as well as the Adept could, probably better. And there's no more high ground vision, no more pylons available up here, and Fatty holds it. Man, just getting that Adept out quickly seemed to do the trick. I do feel like a Stalker might have been a better idea there just because, well, they do bonus damage to armored stuff, and they're better against buildings than ye old adepts are, but that's fine. This has been a pretty good cheese compilation. A lot of short and sweet stuff. I like those a lot.
I don't understand.
What? I wasn't talking to you, phone. That was my phone telling me she didn't understand what I was talking to her about, because I wasn't. I was talking to you, obviously. Okay, let's keep this thing going. Wow, we are already on like 5 or 6. This has been great. Next cheese coming your way. We're back on Submarine. Bottom right is our red Protoss player. It is Corollis, and top left, it's a blue Zerg player, Esice. Or Eskis, possibly. Let's go with Ice. We'll just call him Ice here. Ice versus Corollis. Got ourselves a little StarCraft's Angry Star here as the logo outside of the Nexus. And just a normal Zerg logo outside of the hatchery. I can support this for sure. It is the mech skin for the hatch, though, which one of my favorites. I just like the mech skins. I think they're good. Of course, there's not going to be any more skins because Activision Blizzard has put StarCraft 2 on maintenance mode, which means no new content, no new paid content, no new announcers packs, no new skins, no new co-op heroes. They're just going to fix bugs and maybe do balance patches as needed. And that's it. Like, I don't know. I'm not really surprised by this. Like, if you think that's unfair, like, just consider that Blizzard itself, only supported StarCraft Brood War as something that they were updating with balance patches until like 2002 from 98. So you got 4 years of balance changes and then they were done forever. So we got 10 years of frequent balance updates, and they promised to keep doing more. So how good is that? Anyway, Forge coming up here for Corollis, Cannon coming for defense. Overlord not going to see this at all. It is a pool first play, though. You have to mention that, out of ice, and the Lings are going to come down and try to do some stuff. But that's the thing about the Forge Fast Expand, which is a Brood War build, was popularized and introduced there, is that you can get some cannons up if, in fact, there are Lings coming and trying to kill you, as there very often were in the early stages, or actually the whole history of Brood War. So, oh, the timing here is insane. The probe is holding as well as it can. Wow. That was... I think you probably could have killed the probe and got something through. But the whole point is you're not getting all those Lings in, and, you know, 2 Zerglings are much less of a concern compared to 6. So nicely done. Also, the cannoning coming on the other side. But you have to recognize your opponent has a Forge, right? Is he going to check back there? Come on, check back there. Ice, do it, man. Why are you all the way home? What does staying at home do for you? Oh, he's not looking. He's not looking. Why'd you cancel one? He's like, I don't need 2, I guess. I don't want to start firing until the hatchery is done so that it can't be canceled, is the general concept there, in all fairness. Alright. No way. GG. Way GG. And Corollis is your winner. Gosh dang it. Gosh dang it, Ice. Look, man, you know your opponent had a Forge. Ta-da! And yeah. Oh, amazing. Absolutely incredible stuff there. Just good. Just good from Corollis. Ice just missed a spot, right? That's all you can say is that you missed a scouting spot. You gotta check behind your natural. Every time there's a Protoss, especially if you know they have a Forge, just set something up here. Have your Overlord patrolling. If you've got Lings, just run them back here once and see what's going on. Phew. So yeah, I mean, the rules for cheese are the shorter the better. If it's longer than 7 minutes, there better be a darn good reason for it. No worker rushes unless they're interesting in some way. And if it's a higher level cheese, then let's take the higher level cheese over the lower level cheese. So I hope that helps you when you're submitting cheese to be considered for the compilation in future compilations, like November, for example. But so far, I think we've really had a good one. I'm really happy about this one for sure. I think Scott said something about that when he was screening. Excuse me. When he was screening, was that it was a good one. It was a good set of cheese, and I agree with him. So we'll keep this ball rolling. Don't leave your seat. We're on a Lightshade, bottom right, Brood War skin. It is just me. Well, Protoss Nexus Brood War skin, to be specific, top left. Ooh, also Protoss Brood War skin. Very popular skin, it would seem. It is Alchemy, and he's blue. So, 2 Protoss players going at it. Cheesy race, Protoss, that's for sure. Excelente. Excelente. Again, I just hope you're staying safe and staying healthy out there. I know some things haven't been great in the world recently, but I don't know. I just hope everybody is having a pretty good time regardless and enjoying Ye Olde Cheese compilation. Things are good here. We got snow, which I'm very not happy about, mind you. We got snow on the 25th of October. Which is just like, come on. And it's been cold. It was below freezing today. It was sunny, but man, there's a bit of a wind, and being outside was terrible, so I didn't go outside today. My cat wanted to go outside. She likes roaming around the backyard for maybe an hour at a time before she wants to come back in, and I was like, she did last winter fine, but I was just a little worried about her, but she was fine. She's a smart kitty. Her name is Cinnamon, and actually, one of the emojis you get if you're watching my live streams is one of Cinnamon out on Twitch, twitch.tv/falconpaladin, so check that out. I guess while we're promoting stuff, the Falcon Paladin Hour, weekly podcast with myself and Summicron, you can search that on your podcast app. We've been talking about nerdy stuff like Halo books and anime, and if you're that kind of a nerd, it might be something you're interested in. We also do bets on GSL, which I am terrible at, by the way. I don't think I've won a GSL bet since November of last year, which does not bode well for my future. Anywho, is just me doing standard PvP stuff here, man. Gateway, Cybernetics Core. Gateway, Cybernetics Core. And probe for Alchemy getting on out, because recognizing something's being made that can kill me. It's not going to be a Zealot. It's going to be an Adept or a Sentry or something that will really smash my little proby face in. But you know what? We're going to come back in for another round of scouting anyway and try to see where on earth that second pylon is. Hey, there's not a second pylon, Alchemy. You got to figure this out, man. There's something going up, and there is something going up over here. Double gate and a robo. Here from Is Just Me. Stalker shows up, says get out of the neighborhood, but Alchemy's seen everything he needs to see. He sees there's double gas. He sees there's not a second pylon where there should be a second pylon by now, or Is Just Me would be supply blocked. And he comes and he sees it. Ah, he recognizes what's happening. He brings the probe down, and he's making his own stalkers. And this is not going to happen, man. You kill this pylon right there. Look how good stalkers are at killing pylons. It's already through the shields. It's already through the shields. That shield battery's not going to finish in time, and it's not going to matter anyway. Sure, there's an enemy stalker here. No. Kill the pylon. Kill the pylon. Kill the pylon. Don't do this one stalker. Just kill the pylon. There we go. Okay, so the pylon's down. I guess backup pylon is covering the gateway, but not the robo, and that's your GG. I mean, I don't know if it would have mattered if he'd had a second pylon that would have kept powering the robo there, because the stalker count was a little nuts for Alchemy all of a sudden, with the sentry here too for Guardian Shield against enemy stalkers, which, yes. Oh, good cheese this month. Man. That was an excellent example of how to play this, right? Anybody. I don't care if you're Zerg Protoss or Protoss. Wait, Zerg Protoss or Terran. If you're coming into your enemy Protoss base and they have one pylon at 3 minutes and they're fully saturated and there's no other tech except for 2 gateways, something is happening. There's a second pylon somewhere on the map. Go find it and win. That's exactly what Alchemy did. Whew, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, I think we have a TVT left. We've got something called Spray City left. I'm not sure what that's all about. Maybe we'll save that one for the end. You can look forward to that. Spray City. Anyway. Got more. Everdream. Bottom left. It is our red Terran player, Creone. With nice adjutant art there. I like it. Hi, I'm Terran, says Orange, who apparently went random. And at the top right, it is Orange, who is Terran, who is telling the truth. With that's nice art as well. Huh, 2 men of culture, or 2 people of culture here on Everdream. And this SCV is up to no good, and as is this one. Oh, it's another one from Pig's crew. All right. Well, what's fun about them being in Pig's clan is we don't know if they're going to win or not, because they're not mine. I mean, I'm sure some people who are in Pig's clan watch my stuff and maybe send some things in to be cast by me, but it's not really a guarantee that that's what happened, you know? Don't ya know? So, ye old proxy barracks coming up. SCV is not going to see that by any stretch, not even close, just making a beeline across the map, which means you're not going to see any of these shenanigan locations. Because if you're smart at this kind of thing, you don't just build your barracks where the enemy is going to be scouting, right? So now here's where the warning bells come off in Orange's head, as he says, alright, so there's nothing at the top of the wall, there's no barracks here at all. There's one gas. So there's barracks somewhere out there. Man, I'm getting American Tail vibes now. Somewhere out there, beneath the something, moon, sky. I don't know what the words are. It's been too long. Anywho, Orange is like, well, turnabout is fair play. I'm going to proxy your face, but in a position that is... Are you kidding me? You can't see that? Okay, this is good. This is getting really good all of a sudden. He's making a bunker to defend against the oncoming whatever is coming to kill him, which is going to be Reapers. So bunker not as efficient, because Reapers can just hop up and get inside your house anyway. This is an issue, though, which he still hasn't scouted. Oh, like, Marines inside your house is bad. All right, so I don't even know who's going to win this thing. Place your bets, man. Reaper damage, serious like now. I don't, like, make your own Reaper, dude. Reapers can handle Reapers. Why is he making a Marauder? I guess for tanky purposes, but okay, these Reapers are getting way too much done. Now the trick here is killing Marauders is difficult because they're armored and they're tanky and they have a lot of HP, and Reapers don't do well against things that have those characteristics. KD8 charge dodging would be advisable. Man, if he had concussive shell, that'd be so good. But he's keeping the Reapers out of here. All right, so Marauder doing some work. Meanwhile, Marine count is at 1 for Orange, with another one coming up on our sneaky, sneaky proxy barracks inside Creoni's base. And when you see 2 Reapers, you know there's probably going to be more. I love this Mad Max skin. It's been around for a while, but I still love it. They've got, like, needles on their arms, man. Like, if they don't shoot ya, if they're close enough, they'll stab you in the face. I don't know that Orange has enough to hold against this at all. Nope, not even close. So his SCV count is going to be decimated. Like, a siege tank would be brilliant here. I understand you have 2 Marines and a Marauder, and actually, this is going fairly well. The SCVs are dying, but they're bringing a lot of these Reapers to the red. Wow, he cleaned up all of the Reapers, and this is happening now. There's 2. How are there only 2 Marines in here? The micro needs to be good. The micro really needs to be good. Okay, so 3 Marines better than 2. For sure. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Oh, hang on. You had that. Okay, all right. So it's 7 to 18 workers here. Creoni lost all his Reapers, but really destroyed Orange's economy. He needs to take that SCV off of gas and put it on minerals now. I don't know what on earth he needs gas for at this point in the game. These Reapers not fighting super well. There's nothing to heal for these Marines either. This is unupgraded Marines, everybody. Okay, well, I think this is Creoni's game to win at this stage. I really don't see how Orange wins this. All right, unnecessary fire on that Widow Mine, unfortunately. Yeah, it's 17 to 6 total workers. Orange is like, you know what we're doing? We're going. We can't win this. Our economic disadvantage is too great. Bring these dudes. F2 him, man. He's not F2ing. Oh, this SCV can stay home to mine, I guess. And a mule. All right, so he's going to march across the map with a handful of really bruised SCVs, a really injured Marauder, a full health Marine, and a siege tank. Creoni's got this Widow Mine at the top of the ramp, which is going to be, I assume, extremely important at some point here. Creoni's barracks coming home actually scouts this happening, which is friggin' hilarious. But you know what? Reapers dying to siege tanks is a traditional sight. Whether they're in siege mode or not, they're going to take those Reapers down. Lickety-split. Oh, okay. So Widowmine fires on the tank. Kills an SCV, I think. Come on. Oh, he's repairing. With little resources he has. Dude, army supply is 10 to 8. I don't know where that 8 supply is, unless it's a Liberator that's not out yet and the siege tank that's not out yet. They're trying to kill the tank with SCVs. I don't know about this. Oh my gosh, they're going to get it, though. SCVs that took down a siege tank, heroes of the Federation, and I think that's it. Army supply for Orange is down in the dumps. Oh, he had a medevac. Oh no, the medevac showed up to the party way too late. Tragically too late, but he did economic damage with that push, and that's what was good there. I mean, Crony is at 6 workers and Orange is at 5, so we've kind of like stabilized in some way. Oh, do you have an answer for a Liberator, though, is the larger question here. Orange is actually floating cash. Yeah, if Orange loses this game, it's because he's floating 500 minerals at 7 minutes and his production tab is making an SCV. Like, make Marines. Make a Cyclone. Make something, dude. Okay, he's making a Cyclone. Is it too late, though? Because guess who's coming in? Liberator pilot. She is up to no good. Trying to make trouble in your neighborhood. And, yeah, that's it. Goodbye. Bye. Goodbye. No mining from this base. This Marine is really focusing on this barracks. Like, that's what's killing you right now is that barracks. Yep. Gonna try to medevac. Okay, alright. It's getting dicey. Liberator. Marines found a position where they can actually kill it, and the response is nothing. This Liberator is dead. Interestingly enough. Wow. Didn't even unsiege once. Crony's got a natural base, which is a bit of a ninja, and will be hard for Orange to find. 18 to 10 workers, yeah. 2 base economy here with mules is really going to just start out stripping Orange, especially with that lost mining time, which, you know, was about a minute, which is a big deal. A big deal in StarCraft. We really want this barracks to die. Like, it is our life's goal. Okay, army supply is still bigger for Orange, though, because Crony's been working a lot on his SCV count. You know what would be cool is a battle cruiser. Okay, nice. So Fusion Core and a Tech Lab Starport says battle cruiser. Do you have enough to handle a battle cruiser jumping in your base? This number of Marines and a Cyclone? Probably not. The Cyclone is your best bet here. Also, your best bet is the fact that battle cruisers take forever to build. So, is it going to be out here in time for this follow-up attack to get here out of Orange? And the answer is probably not at first, but should pop at some point during the engagement. Unless the siege tank kills everything that Orange is bringing along, because it's entirely possible that happens. Liberator... Oh! Getting Widowmined in the face. Bad news bears. I'm going to set up on the siege tank. Oh, Creone knows how to unsiege when you're being attacked by something. Genius. Ah, Widowmine took down the Cyclone. The tragedy. The utter tragedy. All right. Look, man. That refinery is not a huge deal. Creone wishes he had Chrono Boost. He really does. Oh, the fact that the Cyclone is dead is massive. Good Liberator denial spot here. Okay, okay, more Marines coming across here from Orange. He's up 22 to 14 army supply. I like that he's... Okay, so he's got a BC. And he was making a Viking, but mass BC it is, he decided. Vikings are not needed. Oh, the big knives. Big knives, battle cruisers hunting the Marines. They are too fast for him, though. They're not very fast without stim, but... they'll escape. So that's a jump over, right? That is a jump onto this mineral line and win scenario? It is. Pop goes the Weasel. Blind jump onto the mineral line. Engineering base started. It's way too late for that. It is eminently too late for that. And thus ends everything. We're pulling the boys. Dude, there's no way. If you can't kill battle cruisers in a TVT, you're not going to win. They can shoot up. You can't base trade them. Oh, look at this Yamato. Your Cyclone thought it was doing something. Guess who's got a Viking? That's right, Orange does. One Viking, a bunch of SCVs, 4 Marines, a couple tanks, and a Dream. It's just this right here. This base is all of the difference in this.
Base is under attack.
And Orange doesn't know that it exists at all. The battle cruisers are over here killing stuff. Orange is trying to rebuild in the low ground third base location. He's alright. 2 tanks down. Okay. This is getting a little bit interesting. Leaving 1 battle cruiser at home I think would have been a decent idea. So this starport's, starport's dead. This starport, if it gets recognized that it's here, is going to die, but I'm not sure that Orange is that cognizant of what's going on. Why are you pulling back? Oh, battlecruiser arrived. Okay. So landed Viking really shouldn't be alive, but is, for reasons unknown. Viking kiting 101 here. But anybody has a Yamato and that Viking is dead. I'm assuming one of you do. Oh boy. All 3 of you do. And that's your good game. Corione is your winner in 12.5 minutes. And yeah, that counts. That counts as some crazy cheese that got out of hand and turned into insanity at 12 minutes. This was not where cheese failed. Both players macroed up, and then there was a huge 100 supply army battle later. This was scrap. Orange felt they needed to counterattack 2 or 3 different times. The first time worked, the second time didn't. The third time just didn't work at all. Corione going to battle cruisers sealed the deal, but his army supply was only 30. So it's not like it was some huge advantage bloodbath here. It's just that he had 30 supply of battle cruisers and 2 tanks. Wait, no. Units. 4 battle cruisers and a Viking and a Dream, and it was enough. Cool. Good one. Good one for sure. Thanks for sending that one in. Again, falconpaladin@gmail.com, subject of cheese. If it doesn't say cheese, I probably won't see it. Let's wrap this thing up. 1 more to go. We're here on Dethara. Bottom right, red Protoss player, Probe Scout. And top left, it is Hilldog. He is a blue Terran player. All right, man. More PvT stuff. I think this is going to be the last one. Well, I don't know. We'll see how I feel about the cheese compilation after this one. If not, maybe I'll do one more. And let's see what happens here with Probe Scout. APM 230 average versus a 135 average here. Man, Hilldog is spamming 300 APM at this point in time. Barracks first, not command center first, because cheese is very, very common. And command center first builds are countered by pretty much everything other than Nexus first from Protoss. And here we go. First pylon. Chink Force coming up back at home. Hilldog, what's your response going to be here? And does he need to wall off this top side? Is Hilldog going to force him to use more resources on a pylon up here? The answer is no, actually. Second probe is here. Cannon coming up. Pylon coming up. New pylon coming up. Cannon pretty well protected. Look at this probe. Probe has a kill, by the way. Probe has a kill, which is nice. Bunker. Bunker time. Oh, he's canceling stuff he doesn't need. In exchange for a gateway, another pylon in a different location. He's lost resources. Like, he's lost 50 or 75 total resources here, but his cannon's up. He's got that high ground. He's firing on the barracks. The bunker's coming up from Hilldog here. The Marine is trying to find an angle. Actually, that was a decent angle. I think he could have sat there and killed that probe. This is one of my favorite animations, is the coming up from the low ground to the high ground is extremely entertaining to me. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound it should be making instead of whatever it is. So here we go. Bunker ops, very nice. I don't know about 2 barracks necessarily. Because, like, I don't think Marines are going to be enough for what is planned here at a probe scout. Oh, gets the probe. Loses a Marine, gets the probe. Nice. And now probe scout's not willing to lose his second probe, I don't think. It's very low on HP anyway. It's got a full shield complement, but it only has 5 health points. It's very squishy. Dude, a siege tank would be incredible here from Hilldog. Not doing it. Yeah, man, if you're not gonna... It's like... Ooh, this control is excellent out of Hilldog, and he's gonna get that cannon. And now there's a zealot, and this SCV is dead, but hey, scouting purposes happening here. This pylon gonna go down. Dude, Hilldog. Depowers. Nope. Oh, there's a pylon up here. Never mind. Not depowered, and it's time for a Stargate. So Hilldog doing some work here. I'm impressed by this. I really am. He makes a tech lab. 8 p.m. Still about 280 average here for Hilldog. This is a higher level game for sure. That bunker placement is excellent too. It covers this area, anywhere that Zealot wants to go, it has to run into bunkered dudes. And look at this. Oh, going for Magfield Accelerator and a Cyclone. All right, this is getting really dicey. What happens with this first Void Ray is going to tell us what we're going to get for the rest of this follow-up from Probe Scout. Oh, I love that swapping the factory onto the tech lab so you already have it ready to go is so good out of Hilldog. I guess that's why he had the second barracks. This is such a tight response. All right, shield batteries are up. Cannons are here. Getting out of here is going to be difficult. Cyclone draining energy off of that shield battery already, which is fantastic. This upgrade takes a little bit of time. And here comes that first Void Ray. So the question is, does the Void Ray kill the bunker, or does the bunker survive? And that tells us a lot about how the rest of this match is going to go. Yeah, just drain energy off of that shield battery. Absolutely. Hold up, hold up. Nicely done. Pulling back 2 Cyclones out now. All right. I don't think that Void Ray wants to jump in here with 2 Cyclones. Hilldog is doing some good stuff. Also, man, a Viking would be good. I love the starport choice right now. And with the mag field, I wonder if you could do enough burst damage onto that Void Ray to kill it before it could run away. I mean, this isn't mag field, but it's doing a good amount. I mean, good amount there. It's just the Void Ray can break the lock so easily with its upgraded acceleration and speed that it was given for nothing by Blizzard on the last balance patch. Yeah, Tempest coming in here from Probe Scout. That's what the Fleet Beacon is for. And the Void Ray does go down. Dude, that Magfield Accelerator upgrade increases the damage on the first bit of lock-on there so high. Now the question is, the Tempest has so much range is a problem. But he's making a Viking. Tell me he's repairing the Cyclone. I'd love if... Okay, he's repairing the Cyclone. He's losing a couple SCVs here and there. That's all he's doing. This is intense. I am summarily enjoying this. He's got a Cyclone back here that he could really bring to the party. I don't know if he's trying to hide it or he forgot it exists or what. Okay, 4 Cyclones and... Okay, does some damage. It's trying to drain the energy off of these 2 shield batteries. This one is drained, so that's good. Just picking off SCVs here and there. Again, not getting greedy, right? Not bringing it in here and trying to kill all the SCVs. Becomes too deep into the Terran base, it's a problem. So here we go. Vikings and Cyclones trying to burn down at least one of these Tempests and take control of this game. He's got a bunch of Marines here too. He's using his gas on those. It is just a very tight game of cat and mouse here. Ah, lost a Cyclone. Did kill a shield battery that was trying to come up there. Barracks, for scouting purposes, is just completely dead. And man, I don't know. I don't know if he's going to be able to kill any of these Tempests. I'm not kidding right now. It's looking so dicey. It's 40 to 27 army supply. The Tempests are firing on the main base here. Nexus, or rather, second Nexus here for Probe Scout. It's got double assimilator on the Rich Vespine Geysers, which is such a major problem. Ugh, when it comes right down to it. I don't think there's enough. Like, the Cyclones are picking off stuff here and there. But he's going to lose his second barracks to Tempests. And more SCVs, and it's just 21 SCVs. Again, it hasn't been just a wholesale destruction of the mineral line, but it's 21 SCVs over the first 8 minutes regardless. And I don't think there's any saving this orbital either. Oh, there's enough Tempest to one-shot the Cyclone, a Cyclone. I mean, the repair just means Hilldog can't make more stuff, and that's your GG. We're done. That's it. GG! Probe Scout is your winner. Like, I understand the Vikings killed one of the Tempests, but it's not enough. Hilldog's out. Probe Scout's your winner in 8.5 minutes. And that's it. That is our cheese compilation for October. That was great. That was very well done. The control there on 139 APM from Probe Scout was fantastic. I think Hilldog had some good ideas there. He really did. The Cyclones, especially with the mag field, was great. Killing that first Void Array was fantastic. But really didn't have enough to deal with that many Tempests. He, maybe if he just went all Tempest there instead of making the initial Cyclones, right? Maybe a couple to kill the Void Array, and then from there, just nothing but Vikings. So you'd have enough to one volley down a Tempest and then pull away, and one volley down a Tempest and pull away, make good trades that way. But yeah, especially once your main orbital was dead, that was going to be it. That's a fun explosion right there. What is that? Oh, is that a Cyclone? That's a Cyclone dying. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's more easy to see here. Man, the animations in this game are great. Cool. All right, so nice job, Probe Scout. That's going to be it from us today for the cheese compilation for October of 2020. Hope you enjoyed it, because that's going to be it for me. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /falconpaladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.